Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will introduce myself. My name is Della Rizqiyah, but all of you can call me Della. I make this video for fulfill my mid-semester exams. The subject is English morphology. Start in number 1. In number 1, you must count the total of token types and lexemes. And the sentence or the text is, I say now just as I said yesterday. Then the French of the wombat is hiked, but the French of a platypus is higher. So, the token there are 24. Before of that, we must know what is token. Token is a total number of words in a text, regardless of how often they are repeated. And the second is type. There are 18 types in this word, but we must know also what is types. Type is all the word contained in a text, but the same word is in just only count. Like the example, I, the, of, and, is, French, and all of that. And last is lexeme. What is lexeme? Lexeme is all word contained in a text, but the same word is only count, and also the base word is contained each one. Like the example, say and said, hike and higher. So the lexeme in this text there are there are 16. Number 2 is explain about lexicon and lexeme. I will explain one by one. First is lexicon. What is lexicon? Lexicon is knowledge that a native speaker has about language. This includes information about the form and meaning of words, phrase, lexical categories, and appropriate use of words and phrase. Relationship between words and phrase, categories of word and phrase. So the second is lexeme. What is lexeme? Lexeme is the families of words that differ only their grammatical endings or grammatical form. For example, like two words walk, walking, walked, and works all belong to the same lexeme. Number 3 is the example of back formation and clipping. Let's explain it one by one. The first is back formation. Back formation, or we can say that blend are with spread, is the river of affix. Being the analogical creation of the new word from the existing word false, assumed to be its derivatives. For the example, the verb to edit has been formed. And the second is clipping. Clipping is a word formation process which consists in the reduction of a word to one of its parts. Number 4 is productivity can be obtained by 3 items. There are transparency, usefulness, and frequency of base. Explain this and provide the example. Let's answer one by one. The first is transparency. Transparency is the prevention of a new word is usually solved the addition of affix. The easier we identify between the words based with affix, suffix, infix, and prefix. Then the word is said to transparency, for example, weakness. From these words, we can easily to distinguish word base word and word suffix. If we analyze the words, then base word is weak and suffix is not, while the word is not easily identified between the word and affix base. The word is not transparent. For example, the word identity. And usefulness. Usefulness is the more people or native speakers need these words in the conversation, the more new words will form. the word example that includes useful is love. New word came from the basic words love is loving, lovely, lovers, lovable, loveliness, and so on. Another example is use of zavikness, is like a sadness, a happiness, loneliness, weakness, and all of that. The number of new words from both from the basic word is Avik's proof that the word is usefulness. And the next and the last, frequency of base. Frequency of base is the more often of word that the affix is used. Then the possibility of the form of new words will be greater. But otherwise, if the word whose affix is only able to extract only the concerned words only limited, then the word is not productive. Like an example is suffix SQ. Only a few words can be extract to the suffix. For example, is katashki. Number 5 explain about ablaut and umlaut. As we know, ablaut is vocal change to multiple grammatical function. For example, to several tense, space, quantities, and so on. So the example of ablaut is like tell and told, get and got. And the second is umlaut. Umlaut is a change in sound where the vocal gradual, or we can say Old Age English until now. It is affected by conditional pronunciation. So the example of umlaut is like from immutation to immutation and next to immutation. The last number is number 6, that is the trilateral roots. Trilateral root is a three-letter group which can stand alone, but may also be used to form new words by adding other letters to it in a predetermined patterns. So the second is template. Template is a file that serves as starting point for a new document. So guys, that's all my video. Thank you very much for your attention and thanks for watching. I hope you can enjoy with my video. Thank you. Goodbye.